Welcome to the live stream. Welcome to the live stream. Gotta show you something. Mistake. Adorable. Really adorable. Welcome to the live stream, guys. Welcome to the live stream. स्वागत आप सभी लोगों का. सबसे पहले खाने पीने का इंतजाम करेंगे, ठीक है. First of all, we're gonna eat something, hit the protein intake, and फिर उसी के साथ ही साथ हम interact भी करेंगे. And with that, I'll interact with you guys too. अरे भाई अपने मॉडरेटर ही इतने लेट आते हैं. 4 मिनट होने वाले. मॉडरेटर कहाँ अपना? तो बेल आइकन के साथ क्या दिक्कत चल रही है? So much left. Of course. हेलो, होप यू डूइंग गुड. इफ़ यू न्यू, मेक श्योर यू सब्सक्राइब एंड लाइक द लाइव स्ट्रीम. अगर आप नए हो तो लाइक और सब्सक्राइब जरूर करना लाइव स्ट्रीम को. बाकी अगर कोई क्वेश्चन है, इंटरेक्ट करना है तो इंटरेक्ट कर सकते हो. कुछ पूछना हो पूछ भी सकते हो. You. Hello, bro. Hope you're doing good. Devil, yes, please show me your face. That's my face. It's Nissan. सो जा भाई. तू सो जा. ऑलराइट, थोड़ा सा रेस्ट लेंगे. रेस्ट लेना भी बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट है. The little monsters are not here. That's a good thing. They're always late, never on time. They're never on time, never. Please like and subscribe, guys. Please. Of course, listen to what she said. Like and subscribe if you're new here. सपोर्ट दिखाते रहो आप लोग अपना. The relief you feel after an intense workout and after a hectic day, lots of workout, lots of responsibility, lots of things you did the entire day. तो सारी चीज़ें करने के बाद जो आपको राहत मिलती है ना, अलग ही लेवल पे होती है. एंड आई एम फीलिंग दैट रिलीफ राइट नाउ. मुझे वो राहत मिल रही है. But sometimes when we're in the moment and we're doing it, yeah, the thought of like why we're doing it. There's no fan, no AC, no cooler. Like why we're doing it. We're sweating a lot, and your heartbeat like it's getting faster, and you're trying to hold on. You're trying to be more technical, but at the same time, you can go 100%. You need to be more efficient. You're moving around like this, that, like so many things at once, and then you realize it's just first round, second round. फिर आपको पता चलता है भाई ये तो पहला दूसरा राउंड ही है, अभी तो बहुत से राउंड करने हैं, ऐसे कैसे चलेगा इफ यू ओवर थिंकिंग. But eventually it gets better, much much better. Eventually it gets better, it gets more meaningful than ever. News, news of welcome to the live stream, new subscriber. स्वागत है आपका लाइव स्ट्रीम में. आपको जो भी क्वेश्चन हो आप बेझिझक होकर पूछ सकते हो. I'm gonna try my best to answer all of your questions. Key dream. Well, I don't know, like I've heard about K drama, but K dream, well, that's something else. I'm quite sure what you're talking about. But if you're into that, good. Just don't waste your time, too much time in just content. Create some content too. Received, perfectly received, perfectly received. Haha. Well. Don't say anything. I watch Korean movies and series. Well, that's nice, bro. That's nice. I've heard like they got some quality because my sister she watch like K drama and series like this too. Keep enjoying that. Like maybe someday if I get some time, because for me like I only watch like anime, specifically just One Piece. But if I'll ever get into that, for sure try करेंगे. Hi Jenny, how are you? कैसे हो आप? एंड अगर नए हो तो लाइक करो लाइव स्ट्रीम को और सब्सक्राइब करना मत भूलना. एंड अगर कोई क्वेश्चन हो बेझिझक होकर पूछ सकते हो. यू वॉच कोरियन मूवीज एंड सीरीज? नहीं यार, अभी तो नहीं. देखो यार, मैंने कभी वॉच भी नहीं करी. I've never watched like any Korean series. No, I think it is Korean. Yeah, that one Squid Games. Squid Games I watched. Squid Games was good. I remember like, yeah, worth watching that series for sure. And besides that, like, yeah, I don't watch a lot of series and this. And I watch anime. Anime देखता हूँ mostly.
It's like you got that right. Like and subscribe. Squid Game Death 456 3 episode last. Well, it is little bit violent, but just not for violence, but also about the morals and how humanity, human morals are not always good and kind. It shows that and shows the reality of this society and truth of the society in a better way. But just with that, like it's entertaining, good. Yeah, the violence part, yeah, that is a bit too much. I wouldn't recommend it to like kids for sure. But overall, it's a good series. And if there is a series like similar to that, and I've heard of it, like my sister told me about some series, like something similar to Squid Game, like I can watch. For now, like I don't really have time for that. I need to do a lot of things. Perhaps someday I'll watch. That'll be nice. Do you speak English? No, I speak Japanese. I've been speaking to you in Japanese. Of course, I speak English, bro. It's like kind like global language, and sometimes people from South and foreign people and like people close to us, they're here and they understand English more, so that's why I use English. बाकी हिंदी में भी बोल सकते हैं. We can talk. Hello and so I know. Appreciate the compliment. Make sure you like and subscribe the live stream so you support करते रहो. आप ऐसे like करो and subscribe जरूर करना. Hi Surrender, how are you? कैसा है? I know English language speak. Yeah. I think we all should know how to speak in English, especially when you want to connect with all the people around the world, because it's kind of a like global language and that helps connect with literally everybody. But yeah, there are cases some people know very little, some people know a lot, some people know good enough, some people know fluently, but still like it's enough when people just comprehend things, even though if they can't put words correctly and can't say things, still if they can understand it, it's more than enough. Well, it's been 25 minutes and the monsters, they're late again. How old are you? I'm 25 years old. What about you guys? Like, where you from? What do you do? And why you're awake at this hour? I know for me, my reason is just like I'm on extreme diet, and because of that, like it affects sleep for sure. So that's why I'm feeling like this, not sleepy. What's your reason? How? Not even sure like if you understand everything I'm saying to you in English. But it's alright, we're interacting with people. Mumbai. Well, that's a nice place. Me? Huh? Yeah, of course you. I understand it. Oh, perfect. That's a good thing. Well, Mumbai, yeah. I've heard it's so hectic. Like in Mumbai and Delhi, it's too hot, and it's just gonna get like worse. As the days goes by, in the middle of the June, July. Oh, it's gonna be really hectic. Make sure all of you guys put sunscreen if you go out. It's super necessary. If not putting sunscreen, well, yeah, that's kind of like you're technically cooked, technically cooking your skin. Delhi hot summer. Oh, of course, yeah, yeah, Delhi. And it's not just because of the weather, because of the pollution too. It's so hot in Delhi. Yeah. Haryana, bro, Haryana. Haryana, Kurukshetra. I am uneducated a little. Well, I can see, but it's good enough you can comprehend if I say something in English. More than enough. Rule number 102: never think of yourself any lesser, because if you don't believe in yourself, then who will? Confidence is the key in everything. Sometimes things can be little hectic with what you want to do and what you want, but when it won't happen in the way you want it and when you want it, might be like little depressing. But if you look at the brighter side, yeah, it pushes you, ignites a fire in you to be better and to do things more efficiently. And with the like story of farmer, maybe not. So you never know if it's a blessing or a disguise. Do you do your job? So yeah, I'm a coach. In fitness and also in combat sports, mixed martial art, boxing, but both offline and online for strategy. And I do other stuff too, passive for passive income. If you stick around, you'll know eventually. Hmm. Do you know the interesting fact that you burn more calories while consuming protein? Like for example, roughly I'm gonna tell you, like 100 calories of protein will take like maybe 20 to 30 something, probably around like 20 calories to burn it. So you see the efficiency, but with the carbohydrates and fats, no, it's so little. But with the protein, yeah, it takes 20 to 30 calories at least for the for digesting it. And that's why like protein is more efficient. If you take more protein, yeah, you're technically making yourself work to burning extra calories within itself. Kind of an interesting fact. But if you get into like BMR, basal metabolic rate, you'll get to understand basal metabolic rate is basically what your body need at complete rest while you're surviving, like no movements whatsoever, just to survive. That calories our body need, that's calculated through BMR, basal metabolic rate. I think I'm getting too much technical here. It might be going off. Do you have friends, Haryana? Well, yeah, I do. More than that, I have a family. It matters the most. And people is like family. If you know, you know. Talking about you. You know, melting. Ah, Have you ever been into that situation where your body, like you wanna get up, like I want to get up and have, like have my protein intake, take some egg whites, but at the same time my body is telling me to lie down and rest for a little longer. A contradictive situation. I can turn it on or switch it on. So now we can just interact. I am fit body. Well, people who say they're fit body probably aren't. Hello Nisant. Hello addictive. How are you? Are you are because I'd like to bomb. Of course, dangerous. They are dangerous sometimes. Of course, of course. I forgot my name. Yeah. Hello, addictive. Hope you're doing great. Forgot any question you can ask. Hiya. Tell me my name. Well, how can I tell you your name? It's addictive songs. No, I was looking at a personal text. That's it. Didn't forget anything. Forgotten. I want it, friend. Well, I can call you addictive. Well, that's your username. I can just call you that, addictive. And you can be addictive to like the live stream and to subscribe it and to make people like it and subscribe it. And so hereby, I can call you addictive, the underground moderator of the live stream, of our live stream. I'm imagining how the physique how will be the physique update in 1 month, in 2 months. Oh man, I'm feeling so sleepy. Like in my mid conversation, I just want to just sleep. Ah, fuck. The moderator is here. Oh wow, wow! The moderator is here finally. You're a bit late. Can I be a moderator, please? So, well, So now, like, for you to be a moderator, I want to see just when someone comes, welcome them, make them like and subscribe and interact. And if someone's abusive, you have to fight back, because all of us, and here it's like a family, we need to protect each other and each other's interest. And someone's, if someone else like outside of the gonna like try to disrespect you, you need to fight back. These are the rules you need to follow, and if you follow it perfectly without spamming, because as far as I know, you're always just spamming here and there. If I can see that, like, then I'll make you a moderator too, perhaps. Maybe it will be perfect. Of course, it will be picture perfect. I know for sure. Bro, YouTube should solve this notification issue. Yeah, like, the fuck is wrong with this notification issue, bro? Like, yeah, I've heard it with a lot of people. Like, they want to be here on the live stream, but they don't know like when I'm alive, when I'm not alive. And it's pretty rare for a person to be here like on the channel and then see like if I'm live or not. But perhaps it's alright. Hello sir, hello brother, how are you? कैसा है? कैसे चला लाइफ में? Everyone follow the king underscore Nisant and Instagram. Do subscribe his channel and press the bell icon for upcoming notifications. Also like this stream. You got that right. Perfect. Boxing MMA movements. 15 plus years of experience. Studied at 10. Coach transforming body and mind. Perfect. Perfect. Hello brother, how are you? कैसा है? You from? I'm from Haryana. Sorry guys for welcoming you later. YouTube, yes, YouTube. You subscribing? Yeah, Sona, that's a good initiative from you. Keep doing things like this. Then one day you can be a moderator too. Make me a moderator too. Well, don't spam about me making you a moderator. Just do your job, because for my people, like for my moderators, I don't need to tell them to do their job. If they don't have the blue tick, still they'll do their job. That's why they're the moderator. So the loyalty, it's not with the blue tick, it's with or without the blue tick. So if you'll get to that point, you don't need to say I'll make you the moderator anyways. I don't spam it again and again, bro. Like, it's pretty embarrassing. I will support you. Supporting good. Replace her with Marine, please. Okay, okay, I'll not spam. I'm sorry, but it looks like you're a brother sister. The ones who used to be a spammer too early on, but he's much better off right now. Sometimes he do some bullshit and say certain things that makes me angry and this and that, but like as a big brother, like I can say things and he understands. Same goes for you, like you stop being a spammer and more like help with the cause of more likes and subscriber here, so we can help more people, you know, with positivity and letting them know like what can be achieved with consistency and discipline in not just fitness, with literally everything. Just me lying there. I can just rest, but I'm not resting. I'm interacting with you guys. Giving you guys the opportunity to interact, and that says a lot about challenge and consistency. And if I can do it, then you can do it as well. Angry wallet. Well, Insan Pro is my big brother. You are not audible clearly. I really like your boxing content. It has taught me self defense. Well, that's a good thing. You're not audible. Well, I have to keep it a little bit closer. I'll get my brother. Like in life, Insant older bro and Marine younger sister. Needed both are very good. Of course. Okay. Hi, hi. जो I'm always consistent, but today is YouTube problem. You can ask Nissan bro. I always come early. Yeah, Divyanshi, you always come early after Rafil. Of course, you always come early and you do your job good. I know. Do you watch Stranger Things all episode? Yeah, I watched Stranger Things. It's a good anime. It might be like, yeah, my first anime was, I think, Stranger Things. Yeah, maybe Stranger Things. Yeah, Stranger Things was good. Was good. Nice. Can I be a part of moderator team, please, Nishant? I was watching anime yesterday. Three will be like. So now don't spam again and again. I'll make you a moderator. Just do your job. You know, I have to see how you're gonna do your job for like 1 day, 2 day, एंड कुछ दिनों के बाद मैं खुद ही बना दूंगा यार मॉडरेटर. क्या चिंता करना है यार. You have to follow some rule. First, don't spam. Actually, what rules are there? Like teach him all the rules, Devanshu. And I want to clarify something earlier in the live why I scolded you, Devyanshu. The reason was because you were asking me to be on the live and I was busy and tired, but still I made an effort and I texted you I'm gonna be live at this particular time. But then the timing where is my client was like, I can push it to 11:30 and it's much better, and so I can be live here too because you've been asking. So I was trying to make it up to you guys, and then you called me a liar, like why I did the timing and this and that. But then you forgot to see the text when I told you like I'm going live. So never say this word again, because one thing that I can't do is just lie, and sometimes honesty is the best policy. Can be a little bit hectic, so that's why as a big brother I can say things. So that's why I adjusted your attitude accordingly. This is rule 6. You have to follow. Tell him the all the rules. Yeah. Only high. Last rule and all audience. Yeah. Hey, what's up? Hope you're doing great. What's going on? Just interacting, that's all. Oh, Rafael. please, please share your skincare routine. Lemon water. Well, proper hydration. I eat clean, and if you go out and too too hot, and you might think like it'll give you a sunburn or something like this. Like just put a good chemical free sunscreen. That's it. Do you drink beer? No, I've never drink any alcohol in my entire life. And one more rule: don't talk about Nishant Bro's personal life or argue with him. Yes, that's the most important rule out of everything. The little bro knows everything. His routine is gym, boxing, training clients, and make videos about and training, eating healthy food. Talk with us. Yes, got that right. There are other like crucial details too that I don't tell you, but was close enough. Good. This is routine. Better. Yes, yes. It's better. I'm gonna have to eat something. Really wanna cheer. Oh, you can cheer. Well, for me to be selected, I need to get into that. I don't compete anymore. This sparring, humbling part for sure. But the competing part is so hectic. But if I'll ever get the right opportunity, proper respect and appreciation that I deserve, that is like not even 50%, it's like 80%, then for sure you'll see me again. WWE ni fake. It's fake. UFC is yeah, UFC is better. TNA. Khabib versus Con. If you talk about wrestling and grappling, I would give edge, big edge to Habib. And if you talk about striking timing, I'll say Conor. And also like stamina, like Habib better. Yeah. He likes UFC because WWE. Of course, WWE is fake, yeah. Fake, okay. WWE रियल है 80%. अरे भाई वो 100% फेक है. Arman Sarukian was an example. I will always win. Catching in person. Elliot Aporia versus Justin Gaethje. Yeah. You know, people they've been sleeping on Justin Gaethje a lot. But I'll tell you one thing, like he can put it down. He can put Elliot Aporia down, and he is as dangerous as Elliot Aporia. But if we talk about the way fight goes and more technical, Elliot Aporia's boxing is like tight, more technical, and Justin Gaethje can be a little bit reckless sometimes, but he's good with the leg kicks. I say like 50-50 chance. People they've been sleeping on Justin Gaethje a lot because he can knock people out. Well, everybody can knock people out at that level, but you can sleep on Justin Gaethje. Yeah. But honestly speaking, Justin Gaethje got like pure edge in terms of like weight advantage. He's a natural 155-pound fighter, so that gives him extra edge, more experience. Well, it's gonna be interesting to watch. Really interesting. Yeah. But the way you see it, like If Charles Oliveira can land a punch on Justin Gaethje, then so can Ilia Topuria, and he's very sneaky with it. More power. So yeah, there's lots of what if this, what if that. I'll say like there's a fair chance to win for both of them. It's not like one is better than another too much. Romanization, you are right. Yes, Justin Gaethje will lose. Well, yeah, he might lose for sure. Baby, so now you can see my physique, but Nishant Pro can knock me out with one punch because he is a professional boxer and training for MMA. Yeah, I'm not training, I'm a coach, bro. And let's see. And next year he's gonna teach me MMA also. Sure. I can see your physics Devanshi. You can't motivate. Can he teach me self-defense? Yeah, I can teach you self-defense too. In this fight of MMA and boxing, what kind of a person have the edge? The person who's technical, got power, speed, and knows how to move around always, and with the lesser damage. And right now, I can do all perfectly with zero damage on my head, and that gives me extra edge with everything. So if I'll ever get into that situation where they're appreciating me enough and I get the opportunity, I'll get the job done. I'll make it look easy. But if I won't get the contract I want, then it's okay. As a coach too, I'm doing great. I'm gonna continue with this. But just know, if I'll do fight, I'll fight on my own terms, because fighting and martial art is just not a profession for me to make money. It's more than that. It's like a passion for me, and it makes me feel that freedom. And I don't want to be in that situation where I'm a fighter with no freedom and then just under someone. No, no, no. I want full freedom, and they can work under me. I can't work under them. Right now, it's a monopoly everywhere, especially with like big MMA academy and organizations, especially monopoly with the UFC. But if it's fixed, then it's perfect. That is 20. He's 25. Respect him. Um, Wrestling. No, I'm not into WWE and this and that. Sadly, I really respect you. We are children from, well, you are children. Divyanshu, you're gonna know the difference in strength and movement and fighting in itself when I'm gonna teach you certain things next year as my client. You'll know, you'll get to learn a lot of things. I'll humble you, but it's gonna be a great ride. Like, it's gonna be a great ride. You're gonna learn a lot of things. I'm not his friend, I'm his younger brother. Yeah. He's our big brother. Yes, yes, got that right. Yeah. Well, enough talk. Probably I should eat something. I'm feeling hungry. Well, someday we'll do meet and greet and everything. You see, the conditioning, it's just getting better and better. This is like without any pump. You saw me. I'm just lying down. I'm not doing any workout. See, the conditioning, it's just getting better and better. And soon, in a month or 2 months, especially in 3 months, oh my god, we're gonna get to like that level where people who take steroids, they're gonna commit suicide. A dark joke. They're gonna be like, how this guy, achieve this level of shredded body maturely. The eggs are ready. Where's my name? My friends say I'm good fitness. Well, did your friend ever said you need grammar too? Your English left the grammar chat long ago. It's like ancient. I try to fix it like if you talk like that with someone else, they're probably gonna laugh. Hi, hi, hi. So now why you always say hi again? When just ask question like the heck. Like the tough part is like these moments. रात के समय जब आपको भूख लग रही होती है, ठीक है, अभी मेरा मन कर रहा है कि ओट्स बना दो ना, लाइक should I eat should or not? Let's go around. Eat. Yeah, of course I'm gonna eat, especially the egg whites I can eat.
Someone likes the yolk. Six pack दिखाओ no. We're not doing this. Yeah. I showed you because I wanted to. The physique update right now. Not like we're not doing any like oh this is physique update this and that. We already did it like in the live stream when I was punching, doing the movement. Oh, what the heck? Egg whites are like so weird. Have you ever noticed that like the more egg whites you eat, you won't get like fuller at all. You might feel like little bit better for maybe half an hour, but like later on you're gonna feel like even more hungry. Wi-Fi went down. What happened? Home Alone, you. Home Alone, no. The way you say things like it's kind of funny. I don't have much. हेलो ब्रदर दी. हेलो, हाउ आर यू? कैसा है और लाइफ में क्या चल रहा है? सब बढ़िया. Nishan bro, I have not eaten anything since morning today. I only drink water because if I had eaten anything, my diet would have been spoiled. Well, if you're fasting, that's good. Sometimes we really do need to fast. If we really want to get those toxins out of our body, but this is not like suitable if you're doing a workout and you ate literally nothing. No, don't go with like literally nothing. Have your protein intake and little bit of carbs and balanced diet. That's why I told you like don't try to be a coach. Don't try to like play with your body, especially in this weather, in Indian weather, that kind of like air quality. Don't play with this. You might get hurt. You gotta eat at least a little bit, because in this situation you might think like the weight is dropping down rapidly, but mostly you're just burning your muscles too, not just the fat but also muscles too. And I suspect if you go in that route, you will burn more muscles and no fat at all. In fact, you're gonna gain fat and burn muscle. Well, we don't want that, and we don't want to be feeling like weak too. If you're doing it for toxins, you know and for your gut health, it's great. But if you're doing it with the workout and not eating, well, that's some bullshit. Don't do that. You might get hurt. There was no protein at home today. Well, you can eat 1 to 2 roti for sure. You know, it's not gonna make you fat. See, भाई गलत जगह पे जा रहा है, गलत तरीके से कर रहा है। ठीक है, मैं तो कह रहा हूँ अभी अगर तू वो अफोर्ड नहीं कर सकता तो कम से कम मैं बिल्कुल ही ज़्यादा अफोर्डेबल प्राइस पे मैं तेरे को वो दे दूंगा, न्यूट्रिशन प्लान और वर्कआउट प्लान बता दूंगा। बिकॉज जिस तरीके से चीज़ें कर रहा है ना, काफ़ी गलत कर रहा है। एंड एज अ बिग ब्रदर लाइक मुझे लगता है लाइक आई हैव टू लेट यू नो लाइक यू डूइंग इट इन द रॉन्ग वे। Instead of the benefit, you will lose whatever left. Had oats meal and peanut butter sandwich at 1 o'clock. Look, if you had a meal, motherfucker, what's wrong with you, man? Like, if you had a meal, why you're telling me like you had nothing since the morning? Like, what the heck? Don't follow these kind of, you know, diet. At least have your protein intake and know like you're having not if too much moderate amount of carbohydrates and fats too for hormonal balance. And you need a balance. It's not like oh just protein, just fats, or just carbohydrates. You gotta make a perfect balance. 1.5 whole eggs, like you told me. अरे मैं बता दूंगा, इंस्टाग्राम पे मुझे टेक्स्ट करियो, मैं ओनली डाइट और वर्कआउट का प्लान बता दूंगा आपको, वो और भी ज़्यादा अफोर्डेबल रहेगा। ठीक है, एंड फिर बाद में जब पूरा प्लान ले सकते हो आप तो पूरा प्लान भी शुरू करते हैं हम। बट अभी एटलीस्ट इतना तो रखो, क्योंकि वो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है। अभी चीज़ें जैसे कर रहा है ना तो काफ़ी गलत है, गलत जगह जाता है। क्योंकि आई सी पोटेंशियल लाइक सारा पोटेंशियल ख़राब कर दे अगर लाइक उल्टी सीधी हरकतें करेगा। Okay. And know one thing, my diet and workout plan, it's not for you. You're not me. For you, it has to be customized just for you, the workout plan and also the diet. And I'll help you with that. I'll let you know about the offers and everything. बता दूंगा मैं सारी further details on the Instagram. Are you non-veg lover? Okay, so yeah, I like non-veg. It's got like a chicken, especially like chicken roll. But I don't really have food like outside food from restaurant and this and that. It's very rare. Like you will see me eat from outside when it's super duper necessary, and still it's customized, clean, but still like I always avoid. It's better like if I cook it with my own self, my own efforts. You see me maybe 1 2 times in a year, and still like super clean. Yes, I have. I have. Oh, see the forums. Charging port is the veins. It's without any pump. Without any pump. With the pump, it's like even crazier. You will see like the whole map, and it's been just. It's a second day. Second day, not completed. Second day. First day, and that's the second day and still not complete. And we'll see what happen in not days, in 2 months, in 3 months. Even I'm excited about it. I'm always excited about this. The suffering part, the challenge part, it's kind of tough and hectic sometimes, but with that, don't misunderstand it with it's not being beautiful. It is beautiful to see yourself getting better, 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 breaking the limits. It's ridiculous when people say, like, you don't get shredded, you won't see abs naturally. I'm like, that's bullshit. Like, if you work hard enough, if you dedicate yourself hard enough, and you're doing it like under a guidance, and if you have experience, you can do it like easy. You can do it. मेरे पास 3 years का एक्सपीरियंस है बट स्टिल आई वांट परफेक्ट डाइट लाइक निशान ब्रो. Of course, like my diet, like it's so natural, like no supplement whatsoever, just egg whites, simple roti, only if I have to, and then oats. That's it, simple as that. See the battery. We're gonna go for more eggs if needed, but for now we can settle here. I have made this physique consistent, and if I take steroids, it looks even more dangerous. But steroids cause heart attack and brain damage. Bro, you don't need steroids and this and that to be strong and to be muscular. And that, like, Mr. Olympia look is not good, and it looks kind of weird. Like, they compete, that's why they want to be this and that, but still, like, it doesn't make any sense. Why not just like compete naturally and then see like who's the bigger one and who has more like shredded body, who have better conditioning. We can do it like this. Why? Like spreading something unreal, right? And people they're accepting it, and most of them they know like shortening the life this kills your longevity. Your longevity is everything. Like in simple words, longevity means you won't be living longer if you take steroids and this thing. Just do it naturally, it's possible. You can see through me, it's possible naturally. And build muscle at the same time, can be shredded. But yeah, of course, you have to make more effort. People go for steroids because it's less effort. They won't do anything and still like they get muscular, shredded, this, that. Everybody wants a shortcut. Well, having a shortcut won't make it appealing, it just makes it weird or unnatural. So just make sure you're achieving things with your own talent naturally. Now it's some bullshit. Hold on. Hi Ans, how are you? कैसा है? Can you give me a creatine as a giveaway? I don't take creatine, bro. No, never. You should never use drugs, steroids, nothing. Not even caffeine. Because most of the people here, I know it might be a little bit controversial, but let's fuck it. You guys need to know. Don't go with coffee too. It's a drug. It's not some like herbal tea. No, it's a drug. Caffeine is a drug. Stay away from coffee. Keep the natural chemistry of your brain like the way it is. If you're feeling sleepy, just sleep. Yeah, like creatine also not good. Don't take. Yeah, the same thing. Now they found out like most of them like contains a harmful chemical that can cause cancer, that can cause this that disease, so many disease, and 90% or 99%, maybe 100% is imported in India from where? From China. And the one that's truly rare and real, like 99.9%, it's so expensive. And people like buy it for 300, 400, 500 rupees, and at real it costs 3000, 4000. Like they're just playing with your life. Don't get into that. Just do it naturally, it's alright. And the fuck can creatine do? Maybe from one repetition you'll do maybe two repetition. Like if you can do 10 repetition, it'll help you just do 1 to 2 more repetition at the cost of what? The cost of consuming unauthentic supplement. But the creatine itself, like the formula, the original formula, it's perfect, it's good. It's for natural lifter like us. But the thing is, with the supplement industry, the main goal isn't your health or authenticity. Their main goal is to be more cost efficient and to earn more profit. That's it. So that's why I stay away from it. Like, go natural. Like, just work hard, eat clean. If you wanna spend something, spend it on a coach. That's always better. Real stuff, not on some bullshit. Well, that's good. No, I'm not taking that also. Okay. Well, if
Bro, when are you leaving? I'm not going anywhere. Like, even yesterday, same thing happened. I wasn't able to fall asleep. I've tried, and then I started working. It was 3 a.m., then 3:30 a.m., 4 a.m., 4:30, 5 a.m. Still wasn't able to fall asleep, and I felt bad. I felt bad not because I wasn't able to sleep. Of course, I know why I can't sleep. It's because of the extreme diet. I wasn't sad about that. I was sad about like, oh, I could have done live stream. It could have been like connected throughout the way. But still, like I was productive. Like I did my extra work. It's better like if you do the live stream, we get the hours in because the way I told you, like the watch hour, like it's still like close to 500 hours, and we need to hit 3,000. You see, July, August, September, October, November, December. We just have 6 months more. Hardly 6 months more. And in those 6 months, we need to hit that 3,000 hour mark if we want the monetization, if we want the super chat to be here. the fuck? Am I audible now? Am I audible now? What the heck? I said so many important things. But it's alright. I think it was just me having a conversation with my own self. That's nice. How many hours of sleep I take? Supposedly, I need to take maybe like good 7 to 9 to or maybe 10 hours of sleep. Supposedly, I need to take because of a lot of movement I do, and extra practice, extra strength and conditioning session I do for the sake of movement to perfect the movement in itself. Yeah, but I go around with 6. Like right now, it's much better. Earlier, oh, that was bad. Like 3 hour, 4 hours of sleep, even sometimes 2 hours of sleep. Sometimes I wasn't even able to fall asleep like for 2 days. It's pretty bad early early on because of a lot of responsibility and things I need to do. But now it's in a systematic way. On average, I can get 6 7 hours of sleep. Yeah, for sure. And if it's even more, even better. And even with that, I can take some nap too, and that's been helping me a lot to sustain more energy because I'm resting better than before. Like I don't sleep with alarm, or I don't sleep just to wake up early. When I sleep, I just sleep, and I wake up when my body allows me to wake up. Like perfect rest. What we all need, especially after an intense session. A lot of things you did. Nissan bro, talk to with the Nissan bro. Well, Nissan bro loves the Nissan bro. Bro, I think you do not take 10 hours of sleep, you maybe take 5 hours. Yeah, it's a usual sleep schedule, like the 5 to 7 to like the best, I get maybe 8. But the 5 to 6 7, like, yeah, that's usual right now. Before it was bad. Before it was 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours of sleep. It was too bad. But now, focusing more on it, and it's much better, like 1,000 times better than before for sure. But supposedly, I should take around from 7 to 10 hours of sleep. I should. I can't like always have things to do, but yeah, again, like if it's 7 to 10, it's much better. Because I do a lot of movement, so more rest is needed. But instead, if you just get 7 hours or maybe 8 hours, and then I can take a nap in between a day when it's too hectic, well, that makes more sense. I was sleeping with you in life. Is that bro? Good. Bro, why Thursday videos are well, by default it gets just private. I need to, like, make it public. Even while doing the live stream, in the description, in the options, I always select public, but somehow somewhere, like, it gets private by default. So I have to do it like manually to public in each and every single video. I'll do it, like, I'll fix it, don't worry. Well, the whole eggs, yeah, was like a wholesome, because usually I don't feel so great with egg whites. Egg whites is just like making me feel like even hungrier. Hardly, maybe sometimes like for 20-30 minutes I feel little better. But afterwards, yeah, I'm just more hungry eating egg whites. But adding yolk, the whole egg, little extra fat, yeah, that's helping with the breakdown, helping with sustainability. Perhaps that's why I'm feeling better now than earlier. Why my messages are coming in English? Actually, it's in automatic chat translation. I'll fix it, don't worry. Alright, now you can check in Hindi too. What time is it right now? It's 3:39 a.m. 3:09 a.m.